I work for ACME Film. It's been 20 years now. We started when film was still on a 35 millimeter print, and it was in huge boxes.
It was just selling movies. Like it's a managerial position, I guess. You do technical stuff, like you watch over the stuff delivered in time for cinemas and materials are coming in, and you also work on a marketing campaign, which is the creativity part, where you come up with ideas of how to sell the movie. So basically, this is what I keep doing for those 20 years. You always have a new project coming up your way, and you have to deal with it separately. And that's where you get creative. And I guess the creativity of it is what keeps me in this job for so long. You never get tired of that, because like every new project is a new challenge, and that's what is motivating.
We work with major studios like Warner's and Sony. We are official distributors of those studio titles. And then we watch those films that are coming and evaluate the potential. And then they are on screens. And with independent titles, it's also an interesting process, because those we buy in film markets, like in LA, like American Film Market or Cannes, Berlin Film Festival. The whole team is involved, and when we evaluate the projects, sometimes there's only director, sometimes cast is already approved, but sometimes just a script.
The process is really complicated, because maybe you like the script, but you don't know what's going to be at the end of it. What will director do, producers do, and what actors. And sometimes it's a disaster, and sometimes you don't believe in the movie, and then it's suddenly, one of the top movies. That's where the experience come in, because you should know those kind of comparative titles, as we call them. Like you know the genre, you know actors, you know director, you know producers, you know those kind of technical stuff, and then you can make an educated guess as best as you can. We watch movies coming in from the script stage to theatrical release stage. 2 years maybe in advance. That's how long sometimes it takes for the movie to get to the screen, actually. Even though a movie is ready, because people are, like studios are watching what spot in the year or next year or maybe even 2 years ahead is best for the movie release.
Okay, we have the release date, we have trailers, posters, and then we see the competitive environment, and then we see how much money we would spend on the marketing campaign, and hope that the film will perform.
Like 20 movies a year?
Could be, yeah. For me, maybe a bit less, because I have
Yes.
also other country manager responsibilities.
It's my boss.
Yeah. This summer, F1 movie we have with Brad Pitt, but it was actually clear, when we watched it, it was clear that it will be commercially successful film, because it has this A-list star in it, and it has Formula One, which is very popular.
If you look at the movies right now, I mean, the movies which have the biggest box office is like Minecraft. It's based on a game. Or, I don't know, Barbie, it's based on a doll. The stuff that people already know.
We believed in F1, but also you always are kind of cautious before you release a title. You never know.
If you want to stay in this business, you gotta be a movie geek. One of the things that I guess keeps you for so long in this position, because you gotta love movies. Otherwise, you don't have passion and you run out pretty fast. I have a huge collection of movies at home. I mean, talking about movies being part of your life, this is my hobby also. My tradition is Lord of the Rings. I rewatch it every year.
We watch usually the films well in advance before release. If there is some film that I liked before releasing it, then when it comes to the cinemas, I have to grab my friends or kids, and then I rewatch. But usually I don't like to watch them.
Yeah, I went to France to Luc Besson's his own studio, Eurocorp, I think, which is now bankrupt. unfortunately. So it was before COVID, pre-COVID, and all of us went from all parts of the world just to watch the movie he was working on. Actually, was Valerian. He invited everyone to the set, huge set in his studio, and he shook hands with everyone and was very nice and like asked where we're from. And he also gave us those pieces of fake glass, fake broken glass, like movie props, which is not real glass. It's like rubber or something. Like it was his gift to everyone who visited the set that day. This one time, also in Berlin, we met Til Schweiger. That's German actor. He was also in Tarantino movie.
One battle after another. DiCaprio in the lead. Yeah, that one is something I can recommend. One of my all-time favorites is Christopher Nolan's Interstellar, which we actually also released ourselves.
Definitely you should watch the movie called The Shawshank Redemption. That's based on Stephen King short story, but it's like in our times, very hard times we live in. This is very life-affirming movie, which gives hope. And I watch it also very often when I feel down, because it gives you hope and more power to go on.